In a DIY world, one man focuses to change out a new engine on a Craftsman leaf blower slash vac. Alright folks, 014031, that's the stamped number on this engine. It's a 27cc Craftsman leaf blower vac. I had some problems with it. I've owned it for, I don't know, 2-3 years. I've been noticing that when I start it and get it running and warmed up, I use it for a while, and I go to shut it off and do something, I come back, it's hard to start. And oftentimes when I do get it started, I depress the trigger and it bogs down to quit. So one of the things that I messed with on this is the carburetor. I did a rebuild kit on it, which worked for a while. So the carburetor here is still good. All the pieces and parts to it still good. It's only when I'm doing the leaf vac, because on this side is where your intake is, where the leaves will come in and go up into here, around, up into here, into the tube, and to the bag that you ultimately have to strap to your shoulder nonetheless. So I did experience with this speed start also to try to get it started, and it's just hard to start. So I can pretty much hear that the compression is low on this, and when I went into this, I looked through the spark plug hole, and then on another day I came out to the shop and took the muffler off, and I cleaned out the screen. It wasn't too gunked up, it was real minor, and that's where I got the chance to look into the cylinder a lot more. And you probably already know where I'm going with this, is that, yeah, lo and behold, there was some scoring. I had some piston scoring, cylinder wall scoring. I couldn't tell very much on the piston until I can get this off and changed, and we can tear that old motor down. So what I'm going to do is we're going to start taking off this housing to this leaf blower. I imagine that I'm going to have to take both sides completely off, exposing just the engine on this, and we will get to it.
Now, believe it or not, this spark plug was from my chainsaw that I switched. So the one that was in here is in my chainsaw now, and it works perfect. So when I switched it, even though it's the different socket size, it's the same threads. And what I was trying to do when this was in my chainsaw, because my chainsaw was being stubborn, I wanted to see if that had spark. And sure enough, yeah, it did. I have a spark tester. So I tested spark and everything when I was diagnosing this thing. Turn it on me. Alright, maybe you're going to come out this way. There we go. They did send me another spark plug and another coil with the wire, the tube. So, this is from ProPartsDirect.net. It's under the MTD lookup. So, I don't know if you can see down the spark plug tube. I doubt it, but top of the piston doesn't look too bad right now. So next we can get this muffler off again, the cover and the muffler, because I'll have to get changed over to the new engine when it goes in. And there's the cover. We can probably elect to keep the screws with their pieces, but there's literally every place a screw has to fall out and get lost. So we'll keep them in our magnetic tray for now. The screws that came off on this side are fine coarse thread. The ones that came off on this side are a wider thread. These are much finer than the other side there. Okay, we should just be about ready to pull this one off. Oh, we got one more screw, two more. One on this side. It's kind of deep in there. I need a magnet. Where? I put that magnet. Oh, I think it's up here. Let's see. Here's one. Come on. Come out of there. It's totally loose. Maybe it's not a powerful magnet. There it goes. Gotcha. That, of course, went through the kill wire to right there. So when we take this off, you got to remember that kill wire goes in there before this cover goes back on. May need to do the primer bulb as well. Once you take the bottom screw out of it, might as well. and get it up out of your way best you can. Then we can remove this piece, just like so. Okay, and there's that kill wire right there. You see how it's in there just like that? Pretty much you gotta line it up with that hole so the screw will go right in when you put it back on. And this is the pull cord housing, starter housing, pull cord. It's all the same. So now you're getting a look right now at the engine of how it sits, kind of like that. So as you can see, so yeah, we're gonna pull the muffler, we're gonna pull this, the coil, we're gonna pull the carburetor. Don't think I'll have to pull the gas tank. No. So let's see, we'll need the star. There's only 2 screws for the gas tank, which, yeah, I don't think there's screws back here that go into the motor, so we may have to remove this flywheel to get this motor to drop off. So we'll do that. We'll keep the muffler on, and I don't know, I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. So what we'll do is we'll get this star bit, see if it fits in there, and it does. And we're going to stick it right in our handy dandy drill. Okay, watch your ears. Dang it. It needs to go a little bigger. Pull out. I got too much stuff up here, as you can see. I'm going to pull out a bigger... Ooh, let's see, which one was it? I think it was this one. Yeah, that's a little too big. What's this one? No, that's just right. Alright, we'll stick this in there. Oh, jeez. That's a shorty. Okay, we'll get a longer one. That fits down in there. Oh, that's too big. There we go. God dang. We'll use a driver to loosen. I had this off, oh, must have been 2 weeks now. Man, I must have really put that on there. Let's see. I'm just swallowing them out. the next thing you can do, since I think they're too rounded out, is grab yourself a wrench or a socket. That's too big. Let's see. How about a socket? Let's do. See, I got a 9/30 seconds. Nope. A 5/16. Bingo. 5/16 socket. We're gonna need one of these doohickeys because it's a 3/8 drive with a 1/4 inch socket end. You need one of these doohickeys. A drop down, a step down. So get them loose. Make sure it's straight on there. I can't see this. Well. Oh. Go. Okay, there's a one. It's long. It goes into the engine block. So when you take these off and you know you gotta reuse them, which I am, so I know they're good. If yours are bad, you'll want to, save as many parts as you can. There's the other one. Okay, and then this just fits in behind. This will probably come off right in here when this comes off. When you take the engine off. So remember that this muffler guard or gasket goes back in the same spot. It's not damaged anyway, so I'm going to reuse it. It's not bound up or bent or any of that. So, okay. Now I'll come over here and figure out how to get this off again. Stick a screwdriver in there and pry it up. Okay, just like so. We'll stick that in our parts. There's the air filter. And just 2 screws hold the carburetor on. Okay. All my fuel went into my tank already, so you don't have to worry about too much fuel falling out. These are long ones. Okay. With this, we can leave those in and just pull the carburetor off. Okay. You can release the linkage, the throttle linkage with the Z-bend right there, and lay it down out of your way. Okay, if you're doing this, if you're doing, I can just take those out anyway. It's on. If you're, okay, what I was trying to say, we'll stick these over on this side. If you're doing this kind of repair, and you want to change out fuel lines, now's a good time. So,
slide this out of here. Of course, there's 2 more screws back here that's going to go into the block. The screws that came out goes in the block, but these are the mounting screws for the carburetor Jesus.
Got your part in, I think. I was wondering why you were in here with no fan. We got that, you have your AC going or something.
It's too hot. There. See how much stronger I am with my right arm?
Did you try to do it left-handed?
Yeah. I'm a right-handed kind of guy. Okay. Now that they're loose, I can probably use my left hand. So, yeah, this is. Oh, dang. This is the part of the thing that you need to mount back up to the new engine. So we'll set these screws off in the tray, and it just pops right up. That's the throttle. Okay, you can just move that out of your way. All right. Whew, it's a hot one today. It's just too dang hot. So if you, I don't know, if you see me pass out, call somebody. No, not really. Next, looks like, it starts dripping off of me. We'll get this red wire off of here. Okay, then the black one. You can't mess these up because one's bigger and one's smaller. So this probably calls for some needle nose to get this out of here. Hopefully I'm not gonna nope, actually going to take that screw out because that's an eyelet behind there, and if I want to go pull that, guess what? Yep, you guessed it, I would have ruined it. No, not really. I don't want to spend the time just to put a new eyelet onto this. This is the mounting screw for your coil. So just remember that black wire goes in behind this screw. It's the ground for your coil. Okay, and just like that. Hopefully that screw will stay, but we'll keep it in there. So now we got this screw. Let me grab a seat. Oh Jesus. Ow. You guys can see. I don't know. Need like a taller chair. Okay. Excuse me. We're going to take this one off. Okay, left-handed again. Yeah, that's when you poke a hole in your new block. Try a wider screwdriver. Nope. Well, how come you came out so easily? Maybe I'm not strong, I'm just a wuss. This thing's gonna make me cut a deeper line in you. Looks like a square. You can fit a square bit deep down inside that thing. We'll get some meat. So we'll look for a square. Yeah, one of these puppies. Let's see about one of these. Too big. There. Okay, and we'll give her we'll try it with our this one. Try it with the driver first. See what we come up with. And it's just turning. Dang it. Needs to be bigger. Alright, let's go down to a smaller length. Or we'll just try a flatter bit. Since we're wasting our time, we'll just get a flat bit. Press it out of there. There we go. Hallelujah. Dang. Okay, there it is. Right there. Peel this off. And there you go. Old coil. I don't suspect this is bad, but we're gonna put the new one on the new engine. Why not, right? So, see how that's coming off now? Yeah. Can kind of do like so. Okay, now can take that bad boy off. Flywheel. nearby. You're gonna need a it's like a deep well, I would think. So we'll grab a 5/8, ½ inch. Bingo, first try. ½ inch, baby. Of course we'll need something to hold the flywheel from spinning. Hold it on the opposite side on this. You'll see it. If it starts to turn on you, you'll see where to hold it at. Heck, even stick a screwdriver or something through there. Right, like so. Stick it in there until it stops. In this case, it just keeps going. Stick it somewhere where it will stop. Come on, stop for me. Right there. Okay. Magnets are sticking to everything, and you don't have 10 million things up here. Well, and that came out of that spot. There. Come on. Cat scratching on everything. Maybe it's a left-handed thread, huh? No, it's not. There we go. That was really wrenched down on there. Dang. Yeah. Woo. Dang. I guess it would have to be it's a moving part. There's that one. Maybe they had some thread locker. So I see pieces of thread locker coming up with this nut. So the nut goes on first. Ooh, that's kind of warm. And this too. Yeah, there's thread locker all over this place. Now I can pop this out. Maybe there's a washer. maybe a lock ring. I don't freaking know. Let me get a pick. Alright, we got a pick, doohickey pick to see if this is a washer. It turns. Oh yeah, see that? There's a washer in here. Okay, that goes with those. My thread locker. Let's see if we can just take and hit it with a hammer while prying up. Hasn't budged at all. There's no holes so you can get to those bolts on the other side. That's not. I suspect that's part of the engine, the old engine, which it is. Came from somewhere. One of the fins. Yeah, right there. Right where my screwdriver is. Sorry. Guess I could have taken it out. Now maybe it might pop up. Oh yeah, watch your ears. Well, it's plastic. Like really? There's more of this. More of the engine. I don't want to break this. So I'll show you guys real quick on the scoring. It'll set perfect for me. Yeah, stick it. Okay. You can see the scoring. I doubt you could see any of that crap. Can maybe kind of see it on this exhaust side. So that led me to this conclusion. You can't just get the piston and cylinder, the head, what have you. They ship you a whole engine just like this. It's a short block 27cc engine. So I don't think this is another washer, so it's got a release from somewhere. This one is up out of the way. Let's see if I can look back here. Well, maybe it spins off, just like so. That was my next thought was, hey, I wonder if this spins off, you know? But no, it doesn't. So much for wishful thinking. I don't know, you'd think there'd be threads down in there. Huh. Well, that fell off. Muffler gasket. I don't know. It's hot as you know what in here. .83 stifling degrees inside the shop. Okay. Let me take this nut off. That's probably a 5/8. Bingo. First try. It feels kind of loose. We'll go down probably another 7/16. No, not 7. Ooh. 5/8. There's the 5/8. Okay, so I'm gonna hold this. Stick my screwdriver in there. No, feels kind of loose still. Let's see. Oh, is it a half? No. It's probably metric. It's probably metric. I'm gonna get a swivel. Let's see about putting a 12. Nope. 11. That's too small. How about a 14? Bam, that fits tighter. 14 millimeter. There's no easy way to say this, but you're gonna have to hold something. And pray. You're gonna hold something and pray. Everything just stay still. I don't want to break the plastic. There's just no easy way for this.